Good evening and welcome to Shahernama Awaz, the news this hour. Heavy monsoon rains have brought Mumbai to a halt for a second day as the worst floods to strike South Asia in years continue to exact a deadly toll. More than 1,200 people have died across India, Bangladesh and Nepal as a result of flooding. At least 6 people, including 2 toddlers, were among the victims in and around India's financial capital. On Wednesday, police said a 45-year-old woman and a 1-year-old child, members of the same family, had died after their home in the northeastern suburb of Vikhroli crumbled late on Tuesday, and a 2-year-old girl had died in a wall collapse. They said another 3 people had died after being swept away in the neighboring city of Thane. The rains have led to flooding in a broad arc stretching across the Himalayan foothills in Bangladesh, Nepal and India, causing landslides, damaging roads and electric towers, and washing away tens of thousands of homes and the vast swaths of farmland. Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, will be a member of the State Legislative Council and not the Assembly. He and 4 other ministers will step into vacancies left by opposition members in the council, which means the BJP gets to have 5 more members in the bicameral legislature and also retain all its assembly lawmakers. Yogi Adityanath, his deputies Keshav Prasad Maurya and Dinesh Sharma, and 2 more ministers will contest polls to the Legislative Council on September 18, the BJP announced today. To retain his post, Yogi Adityanath, a 5-time parliamentarian from Gorakhpur, needs to be elected to the Uttar Pradesh Assembly within 6 months of taking charge. To make it to the Legislative Council, the state equivalent of the Rajya Sabha in Parliament, Yogi Adityanath has to be elected by the members of the Legislative Assembly. Unlike legislators, council members are not voted directly by the masses. With the BJP dominating the UP Assembly, all 5 candidates are set for a walkover. No BJP lawmaker has to be sacrificed either to make way for Yogi Adityanath and the 4 other ministers, though plenty reportedly offered to step aside for the saffron-robed priest politician. News from Gorakhpur: a total of 219 children have died in Baba Raghav Das Medical College in Uttar Pradesh, Gorakhpur in the month of August, of which 213 died in the neonatal ICU and 77 in the encephalitis ward. Principal P.K. Singh said there have been 1,250 deaths since January this year at the hospital, especially in encephalitis, infant and children's ward, he said. Giving a breakup of the casualties at the infamous medical college, Mr. Singh said 37 children have died on August 27 and 28, of which 26 died in the neonatal ICU and ICU and 11 in encephalitis ward. The principal said children with different complications and ailments arising out of premature delivery, underweight, jaundice, pneumonia, infectious diseases and encephalitis are admitted to the hospital, mostly in a very serious condition. A lot many lives can be saved if patients are brought here earlier, Mr. Singh stressed. News from the international arena: Japan has reportedly requested a new advanced missile system from the United States to counter what Tokyo perceives to be a growing North Korean threat. Reuters cited 3 unnamed sources on Wednesday as acknowledging that Tokyo had requested a land-based version of the Aegis ballistic missile defense BMD system from the US. According to the news agency, US officials have not met the demand so far due to objections raised by the US Missile Defense Agency. The new powerful missile system requested by Japan, known as Spy-6, is a new generation of BMD interceptor missiles that would empower Japan to cover a greater range. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called for an end to the decade-long Israeli blockade on the Gaza Strip, calling the situation in the coastal Palestinian enclave as one of the most dramatic humanitarian crises. Entertainment news: Janhvi Kapoor, who was once creating trouble for the Bachchans when Abhishek Bachchan was getting married to Aishwarya Rai back in 2007, had even tried killing herself outside Bachchan's bungalow Pratiksha just a day before their wedding. She even said that she was dating Junior B before Aishwarya Rai stole him from her. Now this lady is back in news. Big Boss makers are always on a hunt for contestants with a controversial past, and season 11 will be no different. As Bollywood Life reports suggest that Janhvi might be a part of Salman Khan's show, which begins in October. As per the sources, the makers want to bring in controversial figures who can create a storm. Janhvi created a furore when she claimed that she was already married to Junior AB. She slit her wrist and grabbed all footage during the wedding, which was one of the most viewed in India. Janhvi was a background dancer in Abhishek's film Das. Now she has become a self-proclaimed God woman and calls herself Brahmacharini and perfectly fits in the requirements to become a Big Boss contestant. Thank you. That was Sanobar Heather. Have a nice evening.